Hi, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello, hello. Renee Cage Watson with Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. How you guys doing on this Wednesday? This wonderful hump day. Can you believe it? We are, what is this, May 5th? Happy Single Day, Mayo. Hey. So today, well, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Renee Cage Watson. I am a lifestyle architect and I help ambitious women find their purpose, live in their passion, construct the power within themselves, sustaining their success while designing the balance that they're while designing the balance that they deserve. And today's topic, well, this is so important, I think, especially for us gals, about self-esteem versus self-worth, and what that means. Like, which one? What's the difference between it, right? And what is most important to have? We often talk around like you need to have higher self esteem, have great self esteem. And what is self esteem? So self esteem is more so like an inward positive belief about yourself, right? But self respect, now that is where it's at. Self respect is more about your belief about yourself, your belief about your values, your worth. Like, it doesn't matter what others are saying around you, right? That your worth is constant, that no one can waver that. And oftentimes we will let others define us, we will let others' opinions of us shape our own feelings about ourselves. And it will have you doubting yourself, it will have you, I would say, self abusing yourself with the negative self talk. Happy Hump Day. Type in your name. I don't know. This looking on this platform, I can't tell by the names. I can't do it. Just tell me Facebook users. So let me know who's in the house. You know, will have you shrinking yourself. Uh, it will have you just creating a narrative about yourself that is false. So when your self worth is um, strong, when you know who you are, when you know what your values are. Hey, Stace, when you know what's important to you, no one can deter that. No one can, you can't be hurt by people's opinions about you. You know, you can't be hurt by others' um, thoughts. Because when you know who you are and know who you are, all that other stuff falls to the wayside. You know, it's nice for us to get recognition and acknowledgments from others, but operating and waiting on acknowledgement from others and validations for others will leave you feeling empty. Will leave you feeling empty, right? Because that comes from within. It comes from within. And, again, self esteem is really kind of like what most people feel like it refers to their own worth or value. And it's influenced around their own worthiness, right? Or unworthiness. This is what self esteem is. But it's also sometimes it's wrapped up in ego. But your self worth is your essence. Your self worth is your core. It's your value. It's your beliefs. It's what's important to you. It is something that helps you know and be confident of your decisions. Being confident of asserting, your thoughts, your feelings. Not being afraid to stand out there and share what's on your heart, share what's on your mind, and you have clarity. You know, when when you're clear about your own self worth, there's a sense of clarity, and there's a sense of, uh, I would just say, really a sense of understanding of yourself, like a self awakening of yourself. when your self-worth, so I'll give you an example. When when we feel like others are, sorry, this lighting is not good. I'm not in my office today, so my lighting is a little off in here, and I don't have my ring. But when we are, excuse me, when we are clear about our self worth, then we're not afraid to what others um, may say or how they feel. I mean, obviously, feedback is a gift. You know, we have to feedback, we learn from feedback from others, and it is important, right? But information from others doesn't define you, right? You define what is important to you, right? And oftentimes we'll let you know, our upbringing or who we have around us can influence those things. So we have to always be mindful who we put in our circle, you know, and know that our values and our beliefs can shift and change. Oftentimes they're often shaped, right, from our upbringing, from our families, and so forth. And as we get older, sometimes those beliefs and those things may not really align with what you are developing into. So it's okay to shift and know that you want to think about something in a different way. You want to try it in a different way. You have the ability to do that. You have the ability to shape your thoughts, shape your reality, and your reality is shaped by your thoughts and our beliefs. And it starts with your core of your self worth. How do you see yourself? Because when you have self worth, then others can't take you down these roads of, disappointment. It can't take you down the road of resentfulness, um, because you know that any road that you go down, you're going through choice, through your own self worth, through your own core of what you believe in. So keep in mind that when you believe in something, stand by it. Don't let anyone deter you, okay? Because only you can walk in your own shoes. Only you can walk in your own shoes, in your own lane. You know, that is the worst thing for us to like compare, to listen. You know, feedback, like I said, feedback's a gift, but only you know what is important to you and what it is that you want for yourself in your life. So don't, do not, do not waver. If you really believe in something, if you know to your core about something, stick with it. Stick with it. You know, oftentimes we'll let important people in our lives deter us from things. We can let social media, I'm on social media talking to you now, we'll let social media sway us. We let politicians sway us, right? Um, we are very impressionable by things. So be mindful of what you put in your spirit, what you have around you, because it does shape your beliefs and values. And know that your self worth and your self esteem starts with an inward look at yourself and belief in yourself and getting rid of, and I'm always talking about getting rid of those negative subconscious beliefs that's there, that internal critic, that inner critic that is talking mess. Don't listen to her. Don't believe her. Get rid of her. Okay. You have the ability to develop increase your self esteem. You have an ability to increase the way you feel about yourself, you know, having gratitude for yourself, accepting the good, the bad, the ugly, the imperfections. I mean, you're perfectly made, imper- flaws and all, right? And knowing that we have a mindset of growth, a mindset of development, that things aren't fixed. You have the ability to stretch and grow. So when we lean into that and just knowing that we can do anything that we set our minds to, we can be anybody that we want to be, but it starts with your own self worth and how you feel about yourself. So just remember, you're worth it. If you're doubting yourself about anything, you're worth it. You're worth the risk. You're worth the 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 obstacles or whatever you're going through. You're worth it. You're worth an investment in yourself. You're worth it. Just keep repeating yourself that to yourself. I'm worth it. It's about retraining your brain. It's about, you know, pulling back those onions, those layers. And it's about really like leaning into your true, authentic self and saying, yes, this is me, raw and uncut, and I'm worth it. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities, and I got this, and just keep believing that. And when you show up, I mean, when you show up everywhere, it'll just exude off of you. Okay. So I have another call I'm about to jump into. I am so happy to be back on the scene. I've been off a couple of weeks. I've had some illnesses. I was under the weather last week, and mom, she was under the weather. Had to actually take her to the emergency room um, last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. She has pneumonia, so working with her, getting her back to recovery. But we are well, and I will see you guys next week. And also, a quick reminder there I have if you are also thinking about how can you get 10 extra hours in your work week, can you use 10 extra hours in your work week? I'm sure you can. Well, I have a gift for you. It's called 10 time management, 3 time management hacks that really work. So it's a free download. I'll drop the link into this live and so you can grab it. Guaranteed, if you implement these 3 hacks, you will have extra time in your life to do more of what you love. Okay? So stay tuned for that. I'll drop that there for you. And also, if you really want to figure out, because oftentimes time management arises from procrastination, right? So I also have another goodie for you. It's called Uncover Your Procrastination Style and Eradicated Workbook. So if you really want to just really get on into it because you already know you're a procrastinator, you are a self-identified procrastinator, then this workbook is for you. And I'll also drop the link in that. It is a long workbook. You get right into the portal of your own portal. You'll always have it. Videos that go along with you, to coach you along with you, to get you out of the procrastination wheel. All right. So I'll drop those links in there in the live or the post so you can snag those. Okay. And I'll see you next week. All right. You guys stay powerful and mindful. Bye.